In this video, I'm going to be showing you a trick where you're going to take a cigarette and then put it inside one of your hands just like that, and then crush that hand so that you can actually vanish the cigarette just like that, and then make the cigarette appear just like that. So that is the trick, and here is how you are going to do it. This trick is very easy to do. For the vanishing part, all you need to know is the flip stick move. And if you're an old subscriber of my channel, you should already know the flip stick move. That is because I've done a lot of pen tricks on this channel, and most of my pen tricks uses the flip stick move. Actually, kind of like all of them. So basically, I've already taught you this couple of times, but since this is not a pen, this is a cigarette, and it is not as sturdy as a pen, it is delicate. Because of that, you have to do the flip stick move on it without putting much pressure. So because of that, the flip stick move is going to happen more slowly in case of the cigarette, and for that we need to cover the move while we are actually going to execute it. So first of all, you're going to start by grabbing the cigarette at the filter. You're going to put your index at the filter tip just like that, your index finger, and then you're going to put your middle finger right on the bottom over here and the thumb on the top. And if you pull your middle finger backwards, you can see that the cigarette is actually going inside your palm, and that is the flip stick move. And since this cigarette is a light object, you can actually after making it go inside your palm, if you just touch the cigarette with the index finger right over here and make the cigarette touch at this point, you can see that the cigarette actually sticks over here and it does not fall. And we're going to use that method while we are going to pretend to grab the cigarette with this hand. So basically, we're going to open this hand like that and put this cigarette just behind this hand, and when the cigarette goes over here, you're doing the flip stick move and grabbing the pen right, not pen, the cigarette right over here. And then what you're doing is basically you're actually closing the hand, and you're doing that just like that. The timing needs to be perfect so that it looks like that the cigarette went right inside this hand, but the cigarette actually fell onto the ground. But the cigarette will be still in this hand. So for the spectators, the cigarette will be in this hand. At that time, you're going to drop this hand casually by the side of your body, and what you're going to do is basically you're going to pretend to crush the cigarette, and everybody's focus will be on this hand. And when you're going to do this crushing movement in this hand, secretly you're actually going to move the cigarette from this palm position to this position and then grab it with your thumb. So basically for that, as the cigarette is over here, you're going to put your middle finger here and the thumb here just to move the cigarette from this position to this position. And when that happens, you're going to grab the cigarette with the thumb just like that. And you are going to grab it with your thumb so that you can bring the hand up later on just like that, so that nobody can see the cigarette. And all of these nasty mechanisms happen when this hand is actually crushing over here and this hand is casually by the side of the body. So once you crush the cigarette completely and make the spectator believe that the cigarette has vanished by opening this hand, immediately you're going to bring this hand upwards. And for that, all you need to do is you have to move your you have to turn your body towards the side where the cigarette is. For example, if you're left-handed, then you're going to actually turn your body towards the left side because you're going to palm the cigarette with your left hand. But since I'm right-handed, I'm actually going to palm the cigarette in my right hand when it is by the side of the body, and immediately after opening up this hand and showing that the cigarette has vanished, I'm actually going to turn my body towards this side and bring this hand upwards. And if I turn my body towards this side, you will see that the cigarette is hidden properly because from the front the cigarette will be visible. So once my hand is on this side, all I need to do is this move. From here, I'm going to come over here, reach this cigarette tip with the index finger, pinch it over here and use my middle finger in order to push the cigarette out just like that. And I'm going to do that move while I'm going to shake my hand, or while I'm going to give my hand a little bit of shake just like that. So that happens in this movement, and what it looks like is that the cigarette just popped out of nowhere, and that's how you're going to make this cigarette reappear just in front of the spectator. And that's how you're going to do this trick. So that was a little bit of short and visual cigarette vanishing trick and reappearing trick that I taught you right now, and I hope you enjoyed it. And also, I'm actually going to make another video later on just to make fix this problem of this delicate issue. That means if you don't smoke cigarette, you can actually take a cigarette and destroy it just to create a gaff cigarette. I'll teach you how to do that in a later video, and for that just subscribe so that you know when that comes. And that's it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're new here, then make sure you subscribe because that's what helps me keep going and making videos like this one. and thanks for watching. Peace.